Gotta fix the old hat real fast. All right, welcome in everybody to another edition of Big Guy Bets, another live stream. We have now made it on here successfully 3 days in a row. Hopefully YouTube keeps me on here. I absolutely appreciate being able to come out here, enjoy a little bit of time with you guys, give out some free picks and make some money, guys. Overall, yesterday, for those of you that have came from my previous videos, yesterday's video I think was split down the middle at 500 for the free picks that I did give out. My write-up, or I guess one of my ones that I did give out, Arizona -1.5. That was definitely something. That's to say the least. That was not the most fun game I've ever watched in my life. We watched Smith Bailey go from a 16 strikeout game to forgetting how to throw a baseball. So that's just college in a nutshell. But at the end of the day, guys, not the worst day in the world. Definitely not the best. I think today is definitely going to be a day we are hunting for those books. I kind of lost my voice a little bit yesterday. The UFC card wasn't honestly too bad. Had Sterling in that late night fight, which was pretty fun. So really starting to get into the UFC grind. But yesterday, the college baseball slate just had so much to offer me, and most of it just kind of a little bit confusing. Texas, for the first time all year, guys, got shut out. Did not score a single run against Vanderbilt. If you guys look through all their games in the previous, the entire year, they have not had a zero next to their name the entire year, but sure as shit, yesterday's the first time. So definitely interesting. I don't know what that noise was. Was that my phone? Oh, weird. I didn't know I had my thing on. My bad, boys. We're still on here grinding. Mississippi State. I did talk about this one yesterday, guys. I told you LSU is not to be trusted. They just really are not to be trusted. They were up 7-3, gave up a grand slam, and then Mississippi State closed the door and beat them once again. I mean, at this point, LSU has to be at least. I mean, they've got to be ready to mail it in for the rest of the year. This team has no grit. This team has no fight. And this team's pretty much dead, to be honest with you guys. This team is dead. So if I was LSU, I'm definitely looking at relocation, maybe to a different. No, I'm just kidding. But definitely just not their year. For those of you, again, I've talked about it before, but if you laid that plus 700 to win the College World Series, shame on you. So overall, guys, not too bad of a day. We do have a very beautiful day of sports. I've already laid out all my VIP picks for the day. They've already been sent out. Definitely on top of it today, but we also have some early games, so I want to get into this as soon as I can so that we can all get on to our days. Couple quick notes. Nebraska, Illinois, they're going for the series in this one. They're currently split 1-1 at this point. That'll be a fun one to watch. Looking forward to that one. I do have a VIP pick in this one. Virginia lost the series against Pittsburgh. This one should be a decent scoring game, as I will say, in that one today. I'm expecting quite a few runs in that one, to be honest with you all. Georgia Tech is going for the sweep against Wake Forest. And let's see, a couple more notes. Kansas, oh my goodness, I do have to talk about this one real fast. I don't mean to complain all the time, or at all, but this was a really bad VIP wager yesterday, or at least a bad beat is what I should say. This one definitely stung a little bit more than usual. So me and my VIP fam had the under 15 runs yesterday in this Kansas versus Kansas State game. If you guys do a quick little, just do a quick count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 5 runs scored in the first 3 innings. Did not look good at first, but then they go 0, 0, 0, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4 straight innings of zeros. The score was a total of 5. We were working with 10 runs. 10 freaking runs going into the last 2 innings, and they gave up an 8 spot. But then you're still looking at, no runs in the ninth. Yeah, they give up 5 in the top of the ninth and blow it. So the total ends up being 18, but a total of 13 runs in the last 2 innings to fuck us. I mean, that one definitely stung. That was probably one of my worst beats of the year. Again, when you go from having 5 runs, you have 10 runs to work with in the final 2 innings. That's quite a bit of runs, guys. That's quite a bit of fucking runs to deal with. And yeah, for these Big 12 schools, it just doesn't work. So definitely stung a little bit right there, giving up 13 runs in the final 2 innings. But it's neither here nor there. My pick for today, guys, is one that I actually am really excited about, to be honest with you all. It's going to be in this Ole Miss versus Georgia game. So far, guys, this series is split. So Georgia lost the first one 10-8, and then came back and won last night 9-7. This has been a really tight series, to be honest with you all. This was a lot tighter than I thought. I thought Georgia would maybe, kind of puff their muscles up a little bit more than they probably have already. But that's why I think in this specific spot, I think you have a Georgia Bulldogs team that's gonna come out ready to fight. If you guys haven't seen how they've done in previous Sundays, and just a couple quick notes, at least with Ole Miss, I believe this is who we're on right now. Great team last Sunday against Tennessee, a team that doesn't really have a very good hitting roster, gave up 13 runs. Okay, so when you give up 13 runs to a Tennessee team, you're definitely looking at a Georgia team that can score 20. And then the previous Sunday, only beating LSU by 1. That's definitely something to note, because again, LSU just is not playing good baseball at all this entire year. Losing there definitely shows, they might not be or I guess barely winning is showing a little bit of something. So if you guys want to see Georgia, on the other hand, how they have done, their previous Sunday was quite a fucking Sunday. If you guys look at it here, by the way, this is still baseball, by the way. This is not football. The final score was 26-14. We had the over in VIP during this one last week. The over cashed on one side. It was 13.5. Arkansas did it all by themselves, but Georgia did it twice. So a total of 40 runs in that one. Again, 26 runs. When Georgia's seeing the back half of the bullpen, this is when they can really open up. I honestly think that Georgia plays better on the road for some reason, especially in these SEC games. They lost at home against Florida when Florida just kind of does their bullshit, but they were able to sweep Mississippi State on the road. I think the only bad matchup or only bad game that they've had was a Sunday back all the way a month ago against Texas A&M, and that was after they had already won the first two. So they're going for the series win in this one, and I think that in this spot that Georgia, the Bulldogs take advantage here. I think the money line right now, guys, is -120. So Georgia money line is going to be the free pick for this video. I do like they haven't came out with an over under. I'd be curious if this over under came out about 14.5. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my goodness. It's my two guys. I appreciate you guys. Ray, as always, appreciate you, my guy. I needed to lock it in, bro. I needed to lock these fucking plays in. It's already 9:10. The lines were literally just leaking out. I was sitting there with my whole list of stuff, because college baseball gambling is so interesting, guys, because it's not like your typical other ones where you have a whole day's worth to kind of decipher these plays. And that's why, I have these day one loyal guys that know me. I try my best to get my picks out as early as I can, but sometimes, guys, seriously, I'll have a list, and I don't have it near me. It's in the other room right now. I'll have a list of 20, 25 games out, and I'll have all my breakdowns of each one. Sometimes, guys, I don't even get 35% of those picks as a bettable source. And that's why I have access to so many books, because I try to take advantage of each different spot, because this is the most profitable sports handicapping you can do if you're really good at it, like myself. But I mean, there's been plenty of times this year, even today, guys, I have a list of all these different games that I really like the certain spots, and the books won't come out with the line. You just kind of get your cock beat in that way, and not a good way. You don't get your cock beat off in the good way. It's actually the bad way. So but there was a couple plays today that I was waiting on, especially totals. Totals on a Sunday, you can take advantage of pretty quickly, but you got to sit there and wait for that line to come out and immediately pounce. And that's why sometimes I want to be able to give out to my VIP fan before I bet it, because once I bet it, the line shifts so fucking quick. Wheezy, I hope that I can continue to be on here, man. I really appreciate YouTube for giving me the opportunity. I'm trying my best to follow rules and regulations. I kind of feel bad that I'm a G version of myself right now. I'm trying my best not to say, all the regular words that I maybe would say on a usual stream from when I was a little teeny guy. Parlay Wheezy found me when I was a little tyke, if you will, about last year before I kind of blew up on here at least a little bit. So I miss being able to have everybody remembers the crash out videos. I try my best not to, because I think that gets me in trouble. So maybe I'll have a second channel just for that fake bullshit. So, or the all those ones. But again, guys, talked about it. Georgia money line is the one I like today in this specific spot. As far as anything else that I kind of want to note, I don't really have too many other ones. I do need to get out of here, make sure that all my VIP fam gets all their plays in. One thing also, guys, this Florida State team, and this is just me ranting, this Florida State team is really fucking embarrassing. I gave them back-to-back days in VIP. I gave them back-to-back days of a chance to show me that they're worth a fuck. This team absolutely blows hog without Miles Bailey, okay? I think he probably still leads the team in home runs, and he hasn't played in 2 or 3 weeks. Let's go ahead and take a peek ski here. Let's see. Where's my guy, Miles Bailey? Dude still leads the team in home runs, guys, and he has not played since the fucking Vietnam War. 13 total bombs. This team without him, useless. He needs to get the fuck out of there. I don't think that he's draft eligible this year, but if he was, I would get the hell out of there. Lost back-to-back games, guys, both by 1 run, both after holding the lead for a significant amount of time. So fuck these guys, respectfully and actually disrespectfully. Why you think some of the games give over under on totals but not Georgia? Yeah. I think especially those SEC matchups where they the last 2 days, especially the Georgia one where they had to have a doubleheader yesterday. The books are a little bit hesitant to give out over-unders because they're not sure who's going to be pitching for one, because pitching matchups haven't even came out. So that's where you find your edges. You try your best to, find all the different one, websites, but 2, beat reporters to see who's throwing in the games. If they have no idea who's throwing in an SEC game, they're not even going to throw a total out there. So when the books are sitting there, wondering, especially last week when they have obviously all these games in their system. They see that Georgia scored 26. They're not gonna sit there and put out a 19.5 20-point spread, especially in an SEC game, if they're not really sure, because you're gonna get bet on the other side. But especially playing at a little Tyke stadium such as Ole Miss, this is gonna be a high scoring game. So honestly, that one, if you get it 15 and less, 16 and less, I think that game's going to be, I think Georgia's going to score 10 plus themselves. I truly believe that. I don't really even know if that's like saying anything too bad, but I do think that Georgia's going to score 10 plus. I think it could be a rout, to be honest with you all, but you kind of just worry about their back end pitching staff. I think Vigu is throwing today, so he's a guy that I've honestly enjoyed watching this year. His name's Dylan Vigu. He's been honestly pretty solid this year. He did not throw yesterday. I think he was just going on his scheduled start date. His last one. His last what? He hasn't given up more than. Let's see, earned runs wise, he's never given up more than 2 in a game all year. So that's where I'm saying, I think that Georgia could maybe put up the runs by themselves. I think this is a good spot for Georgia. He's a solid pitcher. He hasn't thrown yet this weekend. He threw kind of minimally last week, only 37 pitches. So has a little bit more juice left in the arm. They got it at over under 13. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm all over that, to be honest with you. I think I'm all over that. Mainly because, again, I think Georgia scores 10 themselves. Because, you're looking at, the series as a whole. Or you're looking at Georgia. Let me see where they go. I mean, guys, look at what they're scoring 8, 9. They didn't play very well against Georgia Tech, but 26. I mean, in these two games at Baum Walker, the wind was blowing in, and that's one of the better pitching staffs in the country. Ole Miss, on the other hand, they're not a lethal pitching staff by any stretch. I mean, again, they gave up 13 to Tennessee the weekend before. They gave up 7 to LSU. If you're giving up 7 to LSU, I think the counterbalance there is like 10, 11 runs for Georgia, and even more. You know, they can really hit the ball well. I honestly don't know the current weather in that game. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull that up real fast. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 78 degrees. There's not too much carry. Mid game, there's going to be a little bit of carry, but Taylor Rabe is going to be the starting pitcher for Ole Miss again. I mean, he's not awful, no doubt. I mean, if I were to choose between the two, again, I'm still taking Georgia money line. That's going to be the play for the video. As far as that total though, I would definitely lean the over, no doubt. So I got to get out of here, guys. Goat talk. I fuck with it. Yeah, bro. But go lock in though. I really do like most of my plays here in VIP today. I'm not gonna lie, as you guys kind of were able to tell. If you ever see a bunch of half unit plays in my VIP, that just usually means there's a lot of sharp action on the board, and the books didn't give me too many plays that I did like. Yesterday was definitely a day where I tried to pick my spots a little bit too dicey. Sometimes, the best bet is a no bet. That's the hardest thing about gambling, and I know that most of you guys that are hopping on here, all degens like myself. But one thing that I've learned is sometimes, guys, you just gotta hold off. I like to do these things just to give you guys as much information as I possibly can, because there is no one out there that's doing college baseball picks every day. There really isn't, and there's nobody that knows all these teams quite like I do. So if you guys really do appreciate the content, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a comment. I respond to all your guys' comments if you have anything for me. So I appreciate you all. I love you all. Best of luck in all your bets today. I don't think that there's going to be too many games on tomorrow for Monday, but yeah, it's a really small slate. So maybe we won't be giving out any picks tomorrow, but I think we're going to go over a projected bracket for it. So I'm going to try to do as much college baseball content as I can. If you guys have not already, go check out. I've been giving them out for free just for fun. I have been doing an MLB hits guide, guys. So just started doing it yesterday. The former MVP Aaron Judge was the reason why I didn't hit this 10x yesterday. We had Freddie Freeman, Ozzy Albies, Riley Green. I said Bobby Turang like a fucking dumb piece of shit. His name is Bryce Turang. I don't know what happened with my brain there. And then Aaron Judge. This was a 10x, guys. But I give you all of these because I've been working on a system. I haven't fired it out for VIP yet because I don't want to make anyone pay for something that I'm not 100% on. That's why I've been giving these out. But these have been doing really well. A lot of these guys are anywhere from minus 150 to minus 200. Sometimes they get up into the minus 230s. But I've been doing these hits, guys. So if you guys haven't already, go follow me, Big Guy Bets on Threads. I've been trying to post these as much as I can. I have this hits guide here today. We got Ronald Acuna Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Junior Caminero. It was kind of funny. I think this one's due because I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. The first three guys all are junior, so I think something's up today. So let's do it. So I really do appreciate you all. Go check those out. I am going to start getting on Discord. I've talked about it, but I had someone build me a great Discord. I just have not been able to figure that bitch out. I'm going to have my boy Ray Smokes figure it out for me. So appreciate you all. Love you all. Best of luck in all your bets today. I will see you all tomorrow, or I guess later tonight. Peace.
See what Happy's got in the bag.
What's going on?